What's up, y'all? It's your boy JKG Brandon. I got a quick one for you today. I'm going to try to keep this one as quick as possible. Season 1, Malignant, Season of the Malignant. We are getting these Malignant Hearts. This isn't going to be a deep dive into like all of them. This is just kind of what I believe is going to be the best trio of Malignant Hearts that you can put on towards the end game. Once you have that gear that's going to be on for a long time, I think these are the 3 pieces of Malignant Hearts that you're going to want to slot in once you get there. We're going to save the best one for last, but we're going to just start out right here with Immunity. Brutal Heart of Immunity. You can see, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Once you lose 20% or more of your life in a single hit, which you do a lot against bosses and elites, you will take a lot of damage from those. You are just going to be immune for 4 seconds after you get that. That is very self-explanatory. It can occur once every 90 seconds, so it's not like a insane get out of jail free card, but it is a get out of jail free card. The next one is going to be the Brutal Heart of Revenge. You can see mine is almost a max roll at 19.5 out of the 20%. So basically you are going to get damage reduction. You're not going to take damage. It's going to be suppressed for you. And then it's going to, whenever you use a defensive, subterfuge, or macabre skills, so depending on your class, that's going to be where that comes into play. Once you use one of those skills, though, all of that suppressed damage is going to go out, magnified by 250%, and you're also going to get, you're also going to get fire damage on top of that. This is really good when you are running some of these nightmare dungeons and you get a big pack. You're going to take a bunch of damage, and then you're going to spit it back out really quickly as an AoE, and it's going to do a ton of damage. And last but not least, I think we all know about this one. This one dropped for me just last night. I've only have maybe 20 to 30 minutes of playtime with it yet, but it is absolutely bonkers. It is the Wrathful Heart, the Barber, which basically your crit strikes and all subsequent damage during a 4-second period. You can see mine is a max roll. As far as that 4 to 2 seconds, I got the 4. All of that damage is going to be absorbed by the target. You're not going to see that damage meter move, not one bit. And then after that 4 seconds is over, all of that damage erupts, increased by 13%. So you're doing this massive, massive AoE damage. I think before I put the Barber on, I was critting for somewhere around 30k. I put the Barber on and I immediately started seeing 100k, 200k. I saw one that was almost 600k damage just by doing that. No additional stat upgrades, no additional anything. Right now we're in a tier 31 nightmare dungeon, which if I bring up my tool, we should be hitting, what is that, 84, 85, and we are only at 67. So it's quite a big punch up. I'm not worried about dying here. I just want to kind of show what these can do. See if we can get a nice big pack to show off, and then also if we can get a nice elite mob or something like that as well. We'll try to see what we can do here. But let's see. We're gonna cruise through here. We got a couple nightmare portals spawned in. Let's see if we can drag some of these guys over this way. Let's drag some of you guys over here. We're going to get some stuns in. All right, let's go ahead and just start hitting. You can see like this one on the screen here, his bar didn't even move for quite a while. And I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. So, it's easy to die when you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Let me see if we can come back here. I think this is an easy clap if I was actually paying attention. But, when you're not paying attention and you're talking and you're not really, you might look over at something else because you feel like you're in a spot, and then all of a sudden, oh no, I took a whole lot of damage. It happens. It happens. That's just the nature of the beast. But let's go ahead and see. You see some of these packs are just like deleting really quickly. That is what we want to see. This guy right here not taking any damage, and then all of a sudden they're gone. Like no damage, no damage, no damage. Gone. Dead. Into the ether. See you later. Sit down. Cry to mommy. Whatever you got to do. But yeah, it is a wicked combination. I think the revenge and the immunity give us a ton of tankiness that we wouldn't necessarily have. Not that you're not, may not be tanky, but this is just extra, right? This is just like whatever tankiness on your build you have. The immunity plus the revenge kind of almost like feels like a double it, right? Double it and give it to the next person type of a setup. But let's see if we can get an elite here for you guys. All right, guys. So we have an elite right around this corner. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Yeah, here we go. We are not doing any damage, and then bang, almost dead, no damage, and dead. And I don't care about dying. I really don't care about dying right there. That is perfectly fine. But I hope that shows what you can do with this. Probably punched up a little bit higher than I should have for doing a video at the same time. I don't care about dying. It's fine. This is the trio combination that is just insane. Frankly, it's an insane combination because you're getting so much tankiness out of that immunity, a whole lot of damage reduction from the revenge, which can turn into AoE damage. And then that barber is just, for lack of a better term, is just broken. It's insanely good. So I hope you guys get these and you can put them onto your end game builds. If you're getting these, if you get them and they're not like OG, OP, top level max roll drops, go ahead and put them on early on. And then just as you get as you can replace them with, as you get better ones, put them in your stash and go ahead and, put those on to your gear as you get that GG gear that's going to be on for a long time. Because if you cannot, like, let's just use this one as an example, right? We're going to get this here. If I hit confirm here, we completely lose the one that we have. So I'm going to hit cancel. That way we can keep our revenge heart in there. If you salvage these pieces of gear, these hearts are gone forever. If you put a new heart on, it's gone forever. So you're not going to be able to save those. So if you get those GG top level drops, save them in your stash until you have the gear that's going to be on for a long time. And then you should be good to go. If you don't get like the top level drops, and you have like the base level drops, feel free. I would say go ahead and put them on, use the effects, punch up, get better gear, however you need to do. But I think at least for Barbarian, I could be wrong for other classes, but this trio is the GG trio for end game content. And if there's a different combination for other classes that's even better for that other class specifically, drop it in the comments below. I definitely want to hear any other combinations that you guys are running. If you think there's a better combination out there, all three or just two or whatever, by all means, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.